All right, so happy Sunday to everybody. So Jeff Chance smoked something the other day, and so I told him next time I got my deal out to smoke, I would show it. Okay, so here we go. I use the Royal Oak, the one on the left. That's 100% hardwood lump charcoal. Now use that when I'm grilling. Okay, I prefer it over, which you see on the right, which is the Kingsford briquettes. So, but I do use that, but I didn't want to show you that. Okay, and then I'm cooking chicken, which I'll show you that in a second. And so what I'm doing is use a Kingsford. Now, I start my coals in my chimney starter, and I use a Weber grill. I don't have a smoker, so this is for you guys that don't have that. I'm going to show you how I do it. Okay, so what I've got here is I've got these are ceramic little briquettes. They're ceramic. You keep them, they last a long time. And I use these kind of as a divider. Okay, they make metal inserts that you can put in here to separate it. Okay, but I've got this, and this is what I use. Okay, and here's my apple chunks. You can use a variety of whatever you like, hardwood. I don't soak mine. I've found that it doesn't penetrate very much. Even if you soak it for a long time, it really doesn't penetrate, so I don't worry about it. And plus, this is chicken thighs, which I'll be cooking, so it won't be that long anyway. Okay, in the middle, also acting as a divider, is my bath. In this case, this is chicken broth in here as my water bath. This will add moisture to the meat, and so when this finishes doing its thing, what I'll do is I'll pour these around, and I'll show you that in a minute, and then we'll put everything together and we'll put our chicken thighs. So I'll be right back. Okay, so what we got here is got our charcoals. You don't need many, and the reason I failed to mention too the reason I'm using briquettes is because they last longer than the real hardwood, and I got a flame up here, so I need to close my top because I've actually caught my wood on fire. But I've got that. Got here, you can see I got my chicken thighs laid out. I have aluminum foil. Again, we're smoking. We're not trying to cook it with the heat. Like it's cooking heat. This is a small area, and so the more you can choke this down and barely leave it smoking, the better. Longer, the better. Okay. So we'll see how long we can get this to last. Again, this is for you guys that don't have a smoking unit. I'm just showing you can do it on a Weber. So I'll be back. So, got everything on. It's about 10 after 3. And Annie's was, hello Annie. I know you're cooking something. Okay. You need a cat, by the way, too, when you're smoking. Okay, so it's a little bit after that, and we are chooching. So there it is. Okay, we'll see how long this takes. What I normally do is I leave it, don't open the top, leave it locked down. If you see it stop smoking, I open the bottom maybe just a little bit, maybe open these just this a little bit, but just leave it alone, let it do its thing. And like I said, if it starts smoking, you could do it. We can always add more of the Kingsford there in our chimney starter, but we shouldn't have to. Okay, this should just go along for quite some time, especially with these chicken thighs. I do turkey breasts at Thanksgiving and Christmas on this, and of course that can take considerably longer just because of the size of that. So I'll give you an update when we get a little closer. And of course the cats like it too. There's Rico. Rico likes when you're smoking stuff because he smells it and he thinks you're going to feed him, and then he's sitting there looking at the food dish, or at the food container, thinking it's time to eat. So when you're smoking something, you'll have plenty of company too. Forgot to mention that. And also, you do need a cat, and it's better if you have 2 cats. Just don't let them get in the fire, because I don't think smoked cat would be very good. Okay, so it's been about 2.5 hours, and so here we are. I took about 30 minutes ago. I removed the aluminum foil that was there, and so what you can see is that still got some coals. This side's a little more. We've got 160 to almost 170 on the chicken, so what we're going to do is we'll just pull it up and we'll cover it up for about 15 or 20 minutes with some aluminum foil, and there you go. So you can smoke on your Weber, and there it is. So I know I've been enjoying this tonight, and so thanks for watching, and talk to you later.